Hello traders, today we'll explore a special trading strategy, combining a trend-following indicator with a multi-instrument signal indicator. The question is, when these two tools work together, do they truly deliver better and more consistent trading performance? Stay with us until the end of the video to find out. And to verify whether this strategy truly works, we'll be using the dedicated backtesting system our team has developed. This allows you to clearly see how the strategy performs under different market conditions. To start with this strategy, for those of you who may not know, we'd like to briefly introduce one of the indicators that has helped shape our brand. It is called Super Jump Boost, a trading tool built with the idea of keeping risk low while aiming for high reward. What makes it unique is that it not only identifies important value zones for trading, but also tells you the right moments to enter positions in line with the prevailing trend. By using it, you'll gain a clearer perspective on the market, reduce hesitation, improve your entry accuracy, and strengthen your ability to analyze and stay in control throughout your trades. To use this indicator, the first step is to add it directly to the chart you're currently trading. This is a simple yet essential step that allows you to visualize and begin taking full advantage of what Super Jump Boost has to offer. As you can see, when price reaches the value zone, it then moves sharply downward. Level 1 is the weakest zone, usually where price shows little reaction and reliability is low. Level 2 is weak, a zone that may cause a small bounce but is still easily broken. Level 3 indicates medium strength, where price often pauses more clearly and can even create short-term reversals. And level 4 is the strongest area, the key zone, where price has the highest chance of reacting and where some of the best trade opportunities often appear. This indicator allows us to clearly see resistance zones directly on the chart without having to draw them manually. From there, it also highlights important signals that traders should carefully consider before taking a trade, making the analysis process more clear and effective. And of course, support zones are equally essential. Just like resistance zones, they play a key role in identifying value areas where the market is most likely to react strongly. These zones provide traders with more reliable entry signals, especially when trading in line with the main trend. As a result, you can trade with greater confidence while minimizing the chances of missing out on important opportunities in the market. And just as we mentioned at the beginning of this video, this is the indicator that has left the strongest impression on me. What stands out the most is its ability to generate signals with a very high reward-to-risk ratio, while consistently keeping stop-loss levels low. As you can clearly see on the screen, this entry point quickly reached its expected take profit, while the stop-loss remained minimal. It's exactly this combination of high reward and tight stop-loss that defines its unique character, making the indicator a truly reliable tool within any trading system. Next, we have an indicator called multi-instrument synergy. What makes it special is its ability to analyze multiple instruments at the same time, providing traders with a broader perspective and multi-layer confirmation of market trends. In this example, we are observing both NQ and YM simultaneously. When entry points from different instruments overlap and align at the same moment, that's when a highly reliable trading signal is generated. Taking advantage of this alignment helps traders filter out noise and increase the overall efficiency of their trading decisions. Now, let's move on to the backtest to see how this strategy performs. The first step is to add the indicators onto the chart and adjust the settings to fit your trading style. Once everything is set, the system will run the backtest and provide us with an overview of the strategy, from profit levels and drawdown to its stability across different phases of the market. This is an essential step to determine whether the strategy is truly reliable and practical for your trading. In this section, we will focus on configuring the indicator's coding. Specifically, switch to the option signal, zone, with its values set to 1 and 1. Here, value 1 represents a buy signal aligned with the uptrend, while value 1 represents a sell signal aligned with the downtrend. This step is essential to make sure the indicator works with the correct logic and provides clear trading signals. This is the official website of the product, where you can find more detailed information about the signal codings used in this video. These include signal trade, signal state, and signal zone. In today's video, however, we will specifically focus on the signal zone signal to demonstrate how it works and how it can be applied in practice. After finishing the setup of all necessary indicators, we now move on to configuring the Hello Win backtest system. Adjust the parameters as shown in the video so that the system runs accurately. In the Add Conditions section, we select Multi-Instrument Synergy as the main condition for analysis. At the same time, we apply Signal Trade with values 1 and 1, representing buy and sell signals respectively. And if you would like to see a clearer breakdown of how these signal codings are defined, you can always visit our product website, where we provide complete information about all signal coding formats. In this backtesting process, we will be running a total of 4 tests. The selected time frames are 15 days, 30 days, 60 days, and finally 75 days. Through each period, you'll be able to clearly observe how the performance and stability of the strategy evolve. Now let's take a look at the results of the first 15-day backtest. As you can see, the strategy's P&L performance remained fairly stable over time. Although there were moments when the performance dipped slightly, the overall growth trend continued upward. In the summary section, the system provides detailed calculations of profit and loss. Over this 15-day period, the strategy delivered an impressive accumulated profit of $7,155 with a max drawdown of $3,056. This is a promising result, showing the potential of the strategy even within a short time frame. Next, let's move on to the results of the 30-day backtest. Looking at the P&L curve, we can see that the strategy continued to perform stably, with a more pronounced upward growth compared to the 15-day test. Although there were short-term pullbacks during the period, the overall performance still showed steady and consistent gains. In the summary section, the system calculated an impressive accumulated profit of $15,865 with a max drawdown of $7,170. This result highlights the consistency of the strategy as the trading period extends further. Next, let's take a closer look at the results of the 60-day backtest. The P&L curve shows that the strategy not only maintained its stability but also delivered steady growth over time. Even though there were phases of market volatility, the overall performance held up firmly with a consistent upward trend. According to the summary, the strategy recorded an accumulated profit of $28,190 with the max drawdown limited to just $6,960. This demonstrates that the strategy not only improved profitability but also kept risk under solid control throughout the backtest. Finally, let's review the results of the 75-day backtest. At this stage, the strategy continued to show strong performance, with the P&L curve expanding more significantly compared to earlier timeframes. Although there were occasional corrections, the overall trend remained steady and sustainable. According to the summary, the strategy delivered an impressive accumulated profit of $43,815 with a max drawdown of $9,865. This result clearly demonstrates the strategy's ability to generate solid profits while maintaining risk at a reasonable level over a longer trading horizon. And to wrap up today's e-webinar, we have some special offers exclusively for those of you watching this session. If you want to experience the full power of the system, go for the Multi-Instrument Synergy Plus Super Jump Booty plus King Renko bundle at only $496. Or you can start with the essential combo of Multi-Instrument Synergy Plus Super Jump Boot for just $396. For traders who prefer to try individual products, simply use the coupon SUKO to get a massive 65% off any standalone indicator. This is a golden chance to upgrade your trading strategy at an incredibly affordable cost. Don't miss out. These offers are reserved exclusively for those of you who stayed with us until the very end of this session. Once again, thank you for joining us throughout this e-webinar. Wishing you successful trading, and we look forward to seeing you in our next session.